Right. Let's see how we're looking on the old YouTube. Should be live. I don't know why it says scheduled. Should be live. What in the world? Okay, that's not right. That's not right. It should be live. Let me just check the stream. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alright, beautiful. Alright, beautiful. Alright, what's happening, YouTube? How are you guys doing? I know I haven't done a live stream with you guys in a little while, so let's check the stream. Health, stream is good. Okay, cool. What's happening? Who we got so far? We got one person here so far. Let me guess. Is it Gift? It might be Gift if I'm not mistaken. Let me just share this in the Telegram. Who we got in the live stream right now? Say hello. Telegram, Telegram, Telegram. Where is it? There you are. All right, cool. Who we got in the chat right now? So we're looking at, well, we'll see what gold wants to do this PM, but we've kind of already pulled back down into this 4-hour imbalance, and price is already making a move to the upside. So I'm trying to see if today we can get a move elsewhere, you know, look at one of these other pairs. Might try a Euro JPY or let's just get gold up over here. I mean, what's USD CAD looking like? Yeah, very similar to the dollar, right? We had a move down, push up, took out the high, slam straight back down again. Very interesting. Like, what's you guys' opinions and thoughts on the dollar and what it's been doing so far? You know, the dollar has just been absolutely bamboozling everyone. If you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live stream. Helps the channel grow. Okay. How's the stream, guys? Who we got in the stream? Who we got in the stream? All right. Let's take a look at GBP, JPY, see if there's anything. I know in 7 minutes we've got initial jobless claims. Thank you, Savraz, inside of the Telegram. Yeah, I know we've got the what's happening, guys? I hope you're all having a wonderful week. We've got the initial jobless claim, so That should be quite interesting. And earlier on today, at midday, we had the pound's interest rate. Okay. And the interest rate, for those of you that don't know, has remained at 5%. So, a lot of the time, whatever the dollar does do, the pound does follow. Whatever the UK does do, whatever USA does, sorry, the UK does the same. So, right now, there's of course different factors that are going to play a factor in terms of when we look at exactly what the Fed said yesterday. And for those of you that weren't able to kind of listen to what the Fed was saying, I'll just give you like a little summary from what the Fed said. Okay, so these were kind of his main talking points. Okay, inflation is not coming down. Okay, it's close to their target of 2%, but it hasn't come down yet. Okay, so potentially by decreasing and reducing the interest rate, we can try to curb inflation. Okay, housing inflation. Okay, so the prices for houses, they are up, and those prices are not coming down either. um the statement direction of travel is clear, even though it may take several of years. So it's not looking good for the dollar, at least in the longer term picture. Okay, now when we look at what's happened in terms of the chart, you know like I said to you guys, I was looking for a spike higher. We didn't get a spike higher, we just got a spike lower, then a push higher. Okay, now evidently this would have been a better picture. Let's just get rid of this. If we saw something like this first and then the drop off, that's kind of what I was, looking out for. But, we did get it eventually. Okay. So his comments weren't very positive for the dollar. Now, I'm very interested to know exactly why the dollar actually made a slight bit of recovery. Okay. And what I mean by slight bit of recovery is the fact that, we've seen the dollar actually push straight back up, right? Initially, we don't usually see that, right? Because when you look at the time, what's the timing there? This is during Asia session, okay? So we had the Fed speech here within this hourly candle, okay? So the Fed speech would have started here, right? Very dovish remarks. Eventually, after the Fed finished, we started to see price recover a little bit into the closure yesterday, right? Once we had that closure, we had a gap to the upside, and then we had price pushing up higher throughout Asia session. So, from that perspective, we need to pay attention to this high, okay? As that is Asia Sessions high. Okay. If you're inside the live stream right now, drop a like inside the live. If you enjoy this kind of content, more content is posted inside on my free Telegram. Link to the free Telegrams in the description box down below. I probably said that a little bit too fast, but yeah, I hope the stream, guys, the stream should be absolutely amazing right now because the PC has landed. Okay. Shout out to Gift sending me. Was it Gift or was it Mark? No, I think it was Gift. If I got that wrong, sorry, bro. Sending me the link to get myself a beast of a PC. So I've got myself a beast of a PC, so I shouldn't get any problems with any lags, with nothing. Okay, so the stream should sound very crisp. I've put in a lot of money into getting this up and running. So we got Chris Coffee. Hello, hello. Yes, what's happening, my bro? I think this is the first time you've joined inside of the chat. I'm gonna send you some hearts, bro. What's your pairs to trade? I'm gonna start a poll. What's your favorite pair to trade, my bro? Money Day Gift. Finally, he made an appearance. So we got Chris Kofi. So I'm just gonna call you Kofi. You must be Ghanaian, my bro, because that's the only way you'd have that number. You're in a short for Bitcoin now. Really? You're in a short for Bitcoin now? Why are you in a short for Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Kofi? Tell me. Mm, mm. Okay, so Chris says liquidity's been taken. Okay, so Kofi, what liquidity are you referring to? Because for Bitcoin yesterday, I did actually have a buy for Bitcoin yesterday. There was a really nice setup for Bitcoin, to be honest with you guys. Yesterday, I keep seeing more and more plays happen on cryptos, on Bitcoin. I'm like, bro, this is so easy. This is an easy move. We got this one move here, and then look, you tell me this setup here isn't the exact same as this setup here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, guys, don't forget, if you're in the live stream, drop a like, drop a like. Okay, so Chris, Kofi, where are you from, bro? You got in? You said 6,300 coin glass. I might not know a lot of what you mean by certain terminology, so I don't know what you mean by coin glass, but 6,300 uh liquidity taken. Yeah, Bitcoin has made a new high. To short it where it is, like, do you have any other confluences, or do you just use liquidity and enter your trade setup off of that? This is for coffee. And also, if you any of you guys have any questions, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Inside of the poll right now, you're all just Bitcoin addicts, I see. All addicted. Sorry, not even Bitcoin. All addicted to gold. Sorry. Okay, so what's Kofi? I'm waiting for you, bro. What's your confluences? Is it other than just the liquidity? What time frame? What type of trader are you? Are you a scalper? You a day trader? What do you look for? Like, are you scalping this Bitcoin move here? Because I definitely, guys, I definitely need to start looking at Bitcoin a lot more seriously because, throughout this whole week where we've had, the DXY not really playing ball and gold, wrestling with all-time highs, spiking down, pushing back up. It's like these conditions are not the best. Like, even when you look at this little sort of range here, yes, we did come down. You could have forced a trade inside of here for sure, but it's like, do you really want to? The answer is no. I really don't. I'd rather just chill until markets, well, especially for gold, comes down a little bit more. Um, there's no rush. There's no rush. There's no rush. And guys, I want you guys to start looking at other pairs, see if there's any other pairs that might be giving a little bit more of a setup, potentially GJ or US 30 or the S&P 500. I'm definitely going to start looking more into the indexes. I'm gonna have to grab the live data feed on TradingView here, right? Look at that S&P at all-time highs again. It's crazy. Remember when the S&P was coming down and, there was a lot of talks like, in terms of this move down, it can actually drop a lot more and we've seen a recovery. It's like every single time there's a lot of talk, especially in the media, talking about everything's coming down, everything's crashing, blah 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 blah. We just recover, you know. All right, so the initial jobless claims data is out now. DXY is up. Okay, so you're going off of Kofi, you're going off of the strength of the dollar in your Bitcoin short, yeah? Is that correct in me making that assumption, bro? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Like, even when I look at Bitcoin, right? I'm just gonna start to mark this out a little bit, try to find some point of interest, right? I look at Bitcoin on the monthly perspective, okay? So last month was, well, the last 2 months. Okay, so June, July, and August were very key in terms of us actually taking the liquidity that's been resting inside of this range. Okay, so we took out the low, we took out this low as well. Okay, we played into that monthly imbalance. Now, ideally, when we are looking at this, Bitcoin has done more than enough for us to kind of say, okay, cool. What is the structure now? Okay, we played into the monthly imbalance. We've taken out key monthly lows. What is the structure now? We head over to the weekly time frame. The weekly structure is still bearish. Okay, so until we kind of take out the high of 64,262, okay, until we take out that high there, the weekly structure is still bearish. right? We've played into this weekly down candle. There's also a weekly imbalance inside of here. Amazing. Okay. Now we head over to a higher time frame. We go to the daily time frame. Now the interesting thing with the daily time frame is we actually made a low beneath this low. So this would be our lower low. We have our lower high here, lower low. We've broken above that. So the daily time frame is in fact bullish. Now we all know in order for higher time frames to, potentially break structure, the lower time frames will have to break structure first. Okay, before the higher time frames continue. Now with this move up here, what did we get a play into here? Right, slight bit of recovery, play into that imbalance. We created this down candle here. We had a test of that down candle there, okay, on the 16th of September, and then we've had a push to the upside. Right now, with the setup that I showed you there, this daily candle came down, tested this daily down candle here, which also lined up with that 1 hour eye candle resting here as well. Okay, just a little bit of context. Now when we head over to the daily time frame, if we look, well, if I look for my areas of liquidity, okay, I'll instantly target this daily high here, okay, for Bitcoin. Okay, so once I'm looking at this daily high here for Bitcoin, I'm thinking in terms of the order flow, right? Because I have mentioned this a couple of times in some of my outlooks and inside the Telegram. In terms of order flow, what is the order flow and the price action that we're seeing at the moment? It is bullish, okay, and it's quite strong to the upside, right? So the daily structure is bullish, the weekly structure is bearish. Now, for the weekly structure to hold, we need to maintain this high. If we don't maintain this high, okay, if we don't maintain this high, then the weekly would have broken as well, and then we can potentially look at other upside targets for Bitcoin. Now, let's turn attention over to the lower time frames. Okay, we've had a very, very, I wouldn't say easy, but it's been quite nice in terms of the buys. Right now, if price is to continue this bullish momentum to the upside, we then need to look for other POIs, other areas that we can get in for a potential move. Correct? So when I look at this, we have this 2 hour imbalance inside of here. So we can potentially work inside of here for Bitcoin to see if we can get a little bit of a move to the upside to take out that weekly high. Okay. To remind you guys, that weekly high is 65,103. Okay. So that would be the target for me looking at Bitcoin at the moment. And, even when I look at this, Asia, Asia. Yeah. So this high here is quite key. Now, will we get Bitcoin pushing down? In terms of Bitcoin pushing down, we would need to see a mixture of the dollar also gaining some decent strength. Okay. So Bitcoin can definitely drop to then give us a potential move higher. Okay. So we'll have to take a closer look at that when price gets there. Okay. So that's kind of my outlook for Bitcoin in terms of just looking at it from a short glance. But obviously, guys, if you haven't traded a pair, right, and you start looking at it, don't just go willy-nilly going completely crazy taking your regular trades or your regular lot sizes, because you need to actually get to know that pair first, know how it moves, when it moves, and then start to feel a little bit more confident. So for the time being for Bitcoin, that's what I'm going to look at. Okay, the S&P 500, but I might not even look at this. I might look at the NAS. Let me see what the NAS 100 looks like. Is the NASDAQ at all-time highs too? No, the NASDAQ is not at all-time highs. Chris says inside the chat box, news good for the dollar. Let me just take a quick look. I was supposed to. So, the initial jobless claims, okay? So the forecasted data was 230K. The previous data was also 230K. So they are expecting essentially the amount of people filing for unemployment to stay the same as the last month's data, but actually the actual data is 219K. So there's actually less unemployed people inside of America at the moment, okay, which is positive. Okay, so obviously if you've got more employed people inside of the economy, that means that the economy should be generating more money. Okay, so the data is definitely far surpassed what they initially thought, was going to happen. Now, when we do look at everything, okay, it's pretty much green light. It's green light. Jobless claims, green light. Continuing jobless claims, green light. The Philadelphia Fed factory is also green light. Okay, So there's a lot of actual positive data coming out for the dollar for the time being, which is quite odd. Even though the interest rate, mind you, the interest rate did come down. Okay, and like I said to you guys before, if the interest rate comes down, then the dollar should also be coming down. So it's all very interesting, how the jobless claims data is actually doing better. Philadelphia Fed manufacturing has done better. The continuing jobless claims is actually done better as well. So potentially, you know, the Fed might actually be doing a good job. Okay, could we see a potential recovery from the dollar? Right? Because essentially that is the next question. Okay, but for the time being, there's actually a lot of positivity that is surrounding around the dollar. You know, so like I said, in terms of this high here, right? I'm trying to look at the data there that we've just seen. In terms of this high, this Asia session high, this could be a potential target. Okay. Now, when I look at the dollar, right, from a higher time frame perspective, aish, where's my finger? Do that. When we look at the dollar from the higher time frame perspective, right, like, look, if we look at things in terms of structure, the daily structure is actually still bullish. Okay, believe it or not, the daily structure is still bullish because we are yet to close beneath this low. Yes, we've had a spike lower. Okay, remember, wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story. Even though we've had a spike lower, that's fine. This can ultimately still make a new high. It can do that. Okay, it is Thursday today. Yeah, it is Thursday today, so we still got tomorrow's price action today and tomorrow's price action. Look at this weekly candle. This weekly candle can still close bullish, guys. Okay, we got another. Oh, Ritesh, what's happening, bro? You good? What's happening, Ritesh in the cut? All right, guys. If you haven't joined my Telegram, link to the Telegram's in the description box down below. It's completely for free. I post a lot more of this content, a lot more chart analysis, and many more. So for the time being, gold is pushing down. Yes, Ritesh, I'm good, my bro. Thank you for asking. Money day. Gold is pushing down at the moment. Now, am I interested in gold? No. If gold starts, pardon me, guys. If gold starts coming down, would I be interested in it? Maybe. I'm quite addicted to gold. You know how it is, guys. Okay, let me post this little setup inside of the Telegram. Right. What do you guys reckon? Shall I bring back the music? Bitcoin. Da, da, da. Oh, does this thing need to be charged? Why is it so poor? Mm, 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 mm. All right, just posted that up inside the Telegram. All right, right. All good, all good, all good. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, welcome. Market's been, I wouldn't say market's been quiet this week. It hasn't really been quiet this week, but because the main pairs that we like to look at, such as gold, has been at all-time highs, has been very tricky and difficult for us to find those moves that we're usually so accustomed to. Mr. King, what's happening, bro? Bro said, I'm done with gold. Kiss my teeth. I know. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. Gold's just been doing its own thing right now, and it's just so annoying. Until gold comes down, right? Believe it or not, guys, I was looking at gold, right, from the monthly perspective. I'm like, bro, gold can really, really start dropping lower. Like, gold can really, really, really start dropping lower. Like, I'm talking 22.75. That's a really huge move. You know, that's about 3,000 pips. Gold can really, really start dropping lower to the downside, once we start to see that bearish price action start to come in. And you guys know how it is, right? When the market is going up, it's never, well, most of the time it's not usually parabolic, in a sense. Like, it's like ladders, it's like stairs. It's a staircase. It goes up. But when the market is coming down, it's a slippery slope. So, the sells will be sweet. Don't worry, the sells will be sweet. Um, Chelms said, "Hello, what's happening, Chelms? It's been a while, Chelms. Welcome back. Welcome back." Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, you can join my free Telegram. Link to the free Telegram is in the description box down below if you enjoy this type of content. And whilst you're there, drop a like on the live, helps the channel grow. And also motivates me, guys, to bring you more content for free. Anyways, let's just get straight back into it, yeah? I've got a little poll going on. So take part in the poll. Right now, the poll is sitting at 100% gold to US 30. It's 145 right now, so let's take a look at what Mr. King said was in a short, and when it hit SL, it started falling. Bro, that happens to all of us. Don't worry about it, man. It's just a normal part of trading gold. But sometimes you gotta have that confidence to be like, you know what, I'm entering again. Why? Because clearly your analysis was correct, but your entry was a little bit off. If you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live stream. If you enjoy the live stream, there's more content like this provided inside of the Telegram. Link to the Telegrams in the description box of the live stream down below. And whilst you're there, drop a like on the live. All right, so far, right, the DXY is continuing to recover. Now, if I look at this picture, right, from the 30-minute, from the 5-minute, from the 15-minute perspective, this is a bullish picture at the moment. It's a pretty decent move there on the DXY. Chum says back in hospital but getting there. Okay, that's good. That's good. At least you're making improvements to get better. Why? What's going on with you at the moment, Chums? Why are you in the hospital? Chris, are you still there, bro? Chris Kofi, are you still there? Your Bitcoin short is doing real well. Gold is dropping lower and lower. I'm real tempted to get into gold, guys. I'll be so real. I'm real tempted. Appreciate all of you guys inside the live stream right now. Showing some love. Chris said, yes, man, I followed the Telegram. Big up, Chris. We got another one. Right? Hopefully, Chris, you can be a regular with the likes of Gifts, Mark, Chelms, Ritesh. Who else? I'm missing someone. Someone usually joins in here, but I'm happy to see you guys. And I'm finally happy that the live streams are back because, boy, I felt a little bit odd without the live streams, you know. So the seconds time frame is actually providing a little bit of entries there, guys. For gold, I can't lie. Couple of entries. Entry there, entry there. A couple of entries. You know, with ridiculously tight stop losses, we're talking about 10 pips. This one required another 10 pip stop. Anyways, I don't get into gold for those seconds time frame entries anyways. But gold is currently falling off. Gold should, Mr. King in the chat box said gold should hit 25.66. 25.66. Where's that? 25.66. Okay, so that's about here. Why do you want gold to hit 25.66, Mr. King? Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live stream if you enjoy this kind of content. More content like this is provided in my free Telegram. Link to my free Telegrams in the description box down below. And whilst you're there, drop a like on the live. Yeah, Mr. King, why should gold hit 25.66, bro? 25.66. What are you looking for that you want price to head down to 25.66? To be honest with you guys, yeah, I doubt we're really gonna get much today. Unless we potentially try to take some entries on the indexes. But other than that, in terms of most of these pairs, they're all sitting at really high prices, right? EU is sitting high, GU is sitting high. Okay, EU at the moment has in fact failed to even close outside of this daily imbalance, right? See all these daily candles, they've just failed, right? They've all tapped into this daily up candle here as well, which is also good signs for us actually coming down. It's good signs for us coming down lower in EU. So we'll have to play what we can see. We've got another message. Chelm said just still having operations from when I had cancer. Damn, and just had a bit of complication. That's crazy, Chelms. Prayers are with you, Chelms. Prayers are with you. Mr. King said 1 hour to eye candle. Yeah. Okay, I got you, bro. Yeah, everyone, big up Chelms in the chat. All right, so for EU, like I said to you guys in the pre-market analysis and also yesterday's, was it yesterday? Yeah, I believe it was yesterday's market update. Like, look, this low here can still be swept. Okay, this low here can still be targeted for sure. Who have we got here in the live stream right now? Who's in the live stream? All right. EU, like I was saying, EU's holding high. Pound dollar cable is also holding high. It's recently done well, had a bit of a spike to the upside because of the interest rate as well, remaining the same. There's nothing much really, you know. You know. USD CAD, similar picture. Gold is continuing to bust, guys. I can't lie. Gold is continuing to bust. I mean, should we try and have a little go at gold this PM? Yeah, should we try and have a go at gold this PM? Let's try to have a little go at gold this PM. Okay. Even though price is blipping down at the moment, literally absolutely blipping. we're gonna try and have a little go at gold, see what gold can do. Right. I understand a lot of you guys are addicts. Right, so let's try and have a little bit of a go at gold. 20. Right. Now, if this were to come down, where would my target be? Can look at that high there. Okay. So at the moment, guys, yeah, we're gonna go for a 35 pips, yeah. I'm gonna cover this high as well, just in case if gold starts pushing up drastically. Okay. Just gonna have a quick look at the DXY. Let me just get the split screen going. Guys, take a second, okay? So that's the entries there. Whoops. Okay. That's the entry price. That's the profit level. Well, you don't need the TP right now, but that's the stop and that's the entry price. Uh, right. So I am going to give. I'm just typing this out, guys. Give me a second. This is definitely gonna have to be like an impulse entry, guys. So just give it a second. Give it a second. This will definitely have to be an impulse type of entry. Okay. Do 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 do. Just give it a second. Still giving it a second. Okay, so we're more at the more ideal entry, right? Which is this 1 minute candles low, which is here. Okay. Just give it a second, guys. What was this? 12:39. Cool. Just give it a second. Give it a second, guys. I've got the ultra low latency settings on the live stream, so there's no need to worry. Mm. Let's see if gold's gonna play ball. Like ideally, the stop will probably be somewhere around here. But let's see. Let's see for gold. It is 157. So obviously, guys, pay attention to the fact that, like I always say, we do have the new hour candle to open, right? Now, with the new hourly candle opening, we need to see price make the new hour high and the new hour low. Okay. So even with this pullback that we're getting at the moment, this pullback might continue with the new hours open. Okay. 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Okay. That doesn't look too bad, guys. That doesn't look too bad. I do want to enter, but that new hour candles open can definitely hurt us. I'll be completely real with you guys. Let's just give this the space it needs. I think you guys should just hold out with maybe 30 pips. All right, I'm going in for this one. You know, very, 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 guys, very small. But I just have a feeling this new hourly candle is just gonna come up and completely push gold straight back up, right? I mean, hopefully it doesn't, but like I said, the new hour needs to come up, make a high of the hour before it actually starts to make a move. So we'll try and play a move there, see how it goes. We also got this area here for gold as well. All right, so the DXY is pushing up at the moment, okay, which is always nice. Okay, new hour candles here, pushing down. Let's see. Let's see how this position goes, guys. Mm. Mm-hmm. I've given this move 40 pips myself. Right. But so far it doesn't look too bad. I just don't like this current 5 minute candle on UJ. Right, and that current 1 minute candle there on the DXY. What I do like so far is this drop and the test and the drop again. But we are still holding that 1 minute imbalance there, so we can definitely still push up higher. If UJ starts to drop too much, then this will start rallying higher. But for the time being, we're staying steadfast. It doesn't look too bad. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live stream. If you enjoy this type of content, there's more content like this provided inside of my Telegram. Link to the Telegram's in the description box down below. It's completely for free. And whilst you're down there, don't forget to drop a like on the telly. Sorry, like on the video. All right, I'll just tell you guys my TP. So as you guys know, there's going to be my first TP. Okay. There's going to be my second TP. You guys can just pause it. Okay, you can just pause the stream. But this will be the main TP. 2572. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Once that TP gets hit, looks like we will. Mind you, the DXY is still coming down, so gold can still push back up. I'm looking at UJ. You know, that's also still coming down, which is not good. Let's take a look. Bitcoin has reversed a little bit. Yeah, look. See the hourly candle there for the DXY. See, even if this is going to push up, right, and close bullish for that hour, it still needs to make the low of the hour, which is what was one of my concerns, you see. Right, it's because even if we enter and it does go down into profit, right, we still need to actually wait and see for price to make the high or the low of the hour before it, you know, it continues, right? If we look at gold, right, if we get the high of the hour, maybe somewhere around here or in here, before the candle turns bearish, you know, we could potentially burn ourselves out, you know, and it looks like I will be right. So Essentially, guys, this is like a prime in a position, that's fine. But to take a brand new position when there's a new hourly candle forming or a new 4 hourly candle forming is not the best of ideas. But let's just still stay in this move here, see what happens. Right? If we hit stop, we hit stop. If we don't, we don't. Right? DXY is still dropping. Potentially, I want to see UJ kind of give us a bit of a push from this area here, just a little one. So let's see. We're pretty much at stop, guys. You know, that's just typical gold for you, you know. Once you decide to actually get involved in gold, I remember, I think it was Gift that said, as soon as I enter, the market wants to go in the opposite direction. Yeah, it gets like that, bro. Guys, if you're new to the live right now, drop a like on the live, okay? We didn't really want to trade gold today or take any moves on gold, but we said let's just give gold a go, see what happens, right? Whether we hit stop or we hit TP, we're happy, we're fine. It shouldn't have been anything of a major position, anyways. Okay, so very close to stop there, but we're dropping back down again. Okay, so UJ is giving us that push out the imbalance there, so we may still see some hope, or not even some hope, some grace, right? Currently looking at that 30-second imbalance, which is now balanced. Okay, we're currently getting a test off of it. Okay, we're currently getting a test off of it. This can push up higher. Oh, was it you, Mr. King? Yeah. Okay, we're currently getting a test off of it at the moment. All right, so we're holding that area at the moment, guys. Okay, so UJ is completely falling through. It does look like gold will give us a slight bit of recovery. Okay, that's what it does look like, guys, for the time being. Okay, so we've just hit stop there. All right. We did anticipate this happening, of course. Bodrel asked me, bro, do you trade prop firm or own capital? Both, bro. You see the space that we're in, you've got to do both. It depends on the day, really. But what I have been focusing on mainly was my own capital. I don't know. It's like you see when you trade your own capital, you ain't got to worry about this stupid 5% daily nonsense that a lot of these prop firms like to stick it on you with. And sometimes that can be such a a limiting factor, because like, what do you mean I've only got that much? I hope that answered your question, Bodroom. What prop firm do you use? Mainly FTMO. I try to stay away from the other prop firms, but it's mainly FTMOs. If I want to take like a new prop firm, or there's another one. It's not Ascend X. There's another prop firm. I'm pretty sure you guys will probably know more about prop firms than I would. But there's a lot of new prop firms on the block, you see. Mm, 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 mm. All right, so gold is giving us a bit of recovery, right? So we've pretty much met this candle's low. Okay. Alpha Capital, yeah. I've heard some decent stuff about Alpha Capital, bro. So maybe give them a go. Maybe give them a go. But right now I'm testing a couple of things out. I know I've said for a long time that I've been testing this, I've been testing because it's like, look, for me to bring it to you guys, like I need to make sure it's good. So I'm testing it myself personally, but once I start talking about it, you guys can definitely have a 100% go at it. So yeah, all in due time, guys. All in due time. There's no need to rush. Let me just check something really quickly. Okay. All right. So far, nothing really, that we haven't. There's nothing surprising so far with the price action. Okay. Um, let me just type in here. You said Alpha Capital, yeah? Let me search them out. Alpha Capital. What's their conditions, Bodru? Alpha Capital. Interesting. Alpha Capital, yeah. I don't know why what does it say? They used to allow news now 2 minutes before and after. Okay, I see. I see. Let me check them out. I'm trying to look at their trust pilot. So the trust pilot's got a 4.4. Interesting. 5% daily drawdown, 10% max. So it's pretty much what, like just regular conditions, really. What about their targets? Okay, so the targets here 10% and 5%. So like kind of like FTMO style. Yeah, just like FTMO. There's nothing really too crazy about them. I mean, their website is terrible though. Their website looks god awful. I'll have to say it. Their website just looks disgusting. They definitely need to hire some devs to fix that terrible UI they've got there on their website. Or maybe this is like a fake one. All right. All right. How's my audio, guys? Is it too loud? Is it too low? How's my audio, guys? Is it too loud? Is it too low? I feel like my audio is mad loud. Let me turn it down. Let me turn this down a bit. Okay. All right. Let's see if gold's maybe made the high of the hour. If gold maybe wants to come down now. Need to see some improvement here from UJ anyways. Let's see on the 5 minute, 15, 30, DXY. Let's continue. For the normal account, not this. Okay, so phase one, Bodrel says phase one, 8%, phase two, 5%. I'm gonna give Bodrel operate moderator. I'm gonna give gift moderator as well. You guys are always chit chatting. Okay, so 8% and 5%. Okay, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Well, I've got a question for you guys. Like, how do you guys, for yourselves, like, how do you guys approach? How do you guys approach prop firms? Like, what's the style? Because prop firms require a completely different style of trading that will be different to you using your own capital. Like, let's have a conversation about that. What type of style do you guys like to use? Trying to see if gold wants to actually recover back up here. To like 25.87. I want to see if gold wants to get back up there. I think if gold gets back up there and then it wants to drop, it's not too bad. 25, where was it? 25, 25.85. Yeah. 25.85 is around here. I want to see if gold can get up there. We got Safraz in the chat. Let's see what you say there, bro. You said I find trading hard already. Imagine with a bunch of yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone now knows, the business plan, the USP of prop firms. Is to make it as hard as possible so that you fail. Bod says inside the chat box. Bods, bro, if you can chat inside the YouTube chat box, then just chat inside the YouTube chat box. It's actually quite good to work on risk management. Yes, it is good to work on risk management. You know, to have that automatic shut off in a day. Like, look, if I go past 5%, then the account is down. So it's like there's no point of me risking anymore. So I completely understand that. For some people, you know, some people have quite addictive personalities, so they can't stop. Mark said, well, I don't think Mark's in the live stream, but yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of people have like disregarded the power of personal accounts. You know, if even if you start with a low amount, yeah, let's say $500, $1,000, and you find a really good trade, you can double that account. I mean, of course, you have to go full port margin, but you can you can easily double that account. You know, if you call, let's say, Bitcoin down here or Bitcoin down here, and you bought it, you know, you definitely need to trade a pair that moves a lot. Okay, so at the moment, gold is coming down. It's definitely going against the dollar at the moment, but it is coming down regardless. I might try another sell on gold, guys. Just a quick one. Try to recover the small loss earlier. Mm -mm 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 -mm. What time zone is this? This doesn't even look right. Mm -mm -mm -mm. Mm -mm -mm -mm. All right. So this here, that news came out at 1:30, correct? Yeah, 1:30. Yeah, this is the 1:30 news candle. No, that's 12:30. Where's the 1:30? It's in the wrong time zone again. So yeah, this is the 1:30 news candle. What am I thinking, guys? I'm thinking like something like this for gold. I think, you know, potentially we might have already made the high of the hour, you know, because look at that. I think we might have made the high of the hour. Price may want to start coming down now. So this is like 30 pip stop, yeah. I'm going to give this one a go. And this is my last one, guys. It's my last one for the stream. Oh yeah. It's the entry price. That's the stop. So I have Elastic. What's happening, my bro? What's going on, Jason? Alright, so guys, so that you're aware, I'm in this current short at the moment. For gold, this is the last short that I'm gonna, well, the last trade that I'm gonna give gold to actually give me something. If it doesn't, then that's it. That's it for today. We're 6 minutes away from the stock open as well, right? Jason says smells scammy. Why'd you say that, bro? And what is that sticker? Where did you even get that sticker from? That looks sick. Mm, 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 mm. All right, guys. Just gonna wait. See if this wants to drop. So Fraz, is that a question for me directly, or are you just asking everyone inside of the Telegram? All right, moving my stops on this trade. Moving my stops in a sec. Okay, so I hope you lot took this one as well. Should be in a little bit, well, should be in a little bit of profit. But this does look alright to keep dropping. The XY has continued to push up too. I want to see UJ break that little high there on the 1 minute. Let's give it a second. Pulling back up. They're on gold. Very aggressive. You see, when price is not free flowing, it's just annoying. Okay, so the question was, how comes you don't like to be in trades for weeks and months? It's not my style. It doesn't suit my personality. Um, I would not want to be in positions for a couple of days. Sorry, and let's say enter a position on Tuesday and wait for like next 2 weeks Tuesday to actually see the profit closed. It doesn't make sense to me personally. It depends, like I can be here every day and look at the market and see what the market is doing and make an informed decision off of that. So why don't I partake? See, the thing is, I don't trade every day. Most of the time when I do trade or take any positions, it's in a week. If it weren't for you guys in the Telegram, it might be 1 to 3 trades a week, right? Depending on what type of week it is, how good the setups are, etc., etc. Like I never usually take like a lot of trades. All right, so we've had a bit of a spike up there for gold. Let's see. If we hit stop for this move, that's it for today, man. That is all for today. Mm -mm -mm -mm. Mark says, I don't like holding trades for too long. If I'm in blues, I usually happy to close in some profit. Yep, that is fair, Mark. Too many times I've let a trade play out this yeah. Yeah, sometimes you've got I mean, another thing that you can do is what's this? Markets don't really go in one direction the whole way. It's usually up and down. Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is, right? The range that we're playing in is so big. If this prop firm's legit, skillfultraders.com. I mean, I don't. You see, the thing is, I don't understand why everyone doesn't just stick to like the main ones, like FTMO. Like FTMO, you're not really gonna get much trouble from them. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so if gold taps us out, like I said earlier, if gold taps us out, that's it. That's it for today. But we have now entered the stock open. UJ just keeps dropping lower and lower. It's a good chance gold might just start pushing higher. But let's hold, let's hold, let's hold. We're stuck in a little bit of a range here. It's not really nice. But it's like I prefer the sell more than the buy. But let's see if I'm wrong or I'm right. Do, 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 do. Looks like it's gonna push up. If UJ makes another low, which it's almost close to doing so, gold should bust this high. But let's see, it's kind of holding. The XY is not really printing lower either. We got some chat inside the Telegram. So far, website seems very sketchy and limited, with information functionality and piggybacking off of the closely named skillful traders. They're supposed to be based in the UK. I mean, look, Jason, if they're based in the UK, then just check their regulation, because if anything is based in the UK, especially around, this kind of space, they need regulation to operate. So most, things that are in the UK, you tend to be safe because the UK has the most stringent regulations for any of this stuff. You've got to show ID, you got to show passport, you got to show this, you got to show that. So I don't know, Jason, if you're in the live stream or not. Jason said sell side liquidity resting at 25.76, 25.56. What's that? 25.56. And rejecting of bearish fair value gap on the 1 minute. I'm not too sure where you're talking about there, Jace. But I think, what are you? Are you short? You long? That's what's up. But so far, this high here has been respected, even though UJ is dropping down lower. UJ is really going for it. I mean, unless if UJ starts really giving us some bullish price action, I feel like gold's just gonna hold. But let's see, shall we? We've got a bit of imbalance though on the 5 minute for UJ. Pardon me. Gold is really holding, you know. It's quite annoying. It's like you don't want to drop, huh? Because the thing is, this picture doesn't even look too bad. Like, it looks like we will get a move lower for gold. Like, January looks half decent. So, let's see. I got lured into this to pass a funded challenge, but suspiciously. Oh, I keep forgetting Jason is you in in the YouTube. Anyways, yeah, I got lured into this AI to pass a funded challenge, but suspiciously they only want to use skillful traders as a prop firm. That was my first red flag. I'm confused. What do you mean? I got lured. Oh, I get you. So you got into like a bot passing service, right? So inside the bot passing service, they're saying, "Yeah, we'll pass it for you, but you've got to get an account with skillful traders, right?" Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I mean, sometimes, yeah, what might happen is there might be like a certain deal, or maybe their AI only works for that specific, their bot only works for that specific prop firm as well. Maybe that prop firm, the feed or the broker that they use has some sort of an error in their lag, in their latency. Like they're definitely maybe using something. Do I know exactly what it is? No. I wish I did. But I wouldn't say like it's a complete red flag. It might be like a what's those things called? Like a beige flag. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Mm, mm, mm. I charged this phone. Anyways, We're waiting for gold to do something. DXY is pushing, so that's really good for gold, but gold is not moving. If UJ can break this high here, that would be good. But I think everything is pretty much set up, right, for UJ to make a new high, for uh for the dollar, sorry, to actually make a new high as well. I think this price action is conducive of a new high. Had a bit of a delay there as YouTube won't minimize so I can text. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, bro. You see the strength that we're getting, the push to the upside we're getting on the DXY and how gold is still holding. It's like gold, don't just hit us out and then just start clapping down. You know, we're about 6 minutes, 7 minutes now into the stock open. We haven't really seen much of an injection of liquidity for gold, but you know, we'll still wait for the move. What regulatory body or entity can I check to see if they're legit? You can go for like the FCA, you know, just the normal routes really, the FCA. You can go through, see where their license is. So you can see if they're licensed to operate inside of the UK or that's the main thing you're really looking for. Because inside that sector, they definitely have to be FTA regulated, right? What you should also check is which broker they use as well. You can check for the broker's regulatory licenses, if it's in the UK or if it's external, whatever, whatever. You know, the thing is, right? How do I explain it? Regulatory bodies don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's just like if you are someone that's incredibly cautious or you are incredibly nervous about potentially leaving funds somewhere, then sure. But sometimes it's like, look, there's pros and cons to everything. but we can come back to that later. Anyways, okay, so we've been tapped out of this move here. Okay, even 40 pips wouldn't have been enough. We saw a bit of profit. DXY is pushing up. Gold just doesn't want to play ball. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna take any more trades on gold. And even today, it's another reminder of when prices are all-time highs, when gold is just sitting so damn high, there's literally no point in even trading it. Which is why I tend to just stay away, guys. But for you guys, you said, hey, let's give gold a go. We gave gold a go. It didn't work out. Chelm says from certain prop firms they are linked to if you trade with them. Supposedly, I passed their challenge and have access to 200k account, and they set up a C trader account that reads demo when I logged into it. What do you mean by that, Jason? What do you mean? What does that mean? Supposedly, I passed their challenge, okay, and have access to a 200k account, okay, and they set up a C trader account that reads demo when I log into it. So, yeah, but for to what purpose? Like to what? It's a means to what end? Like why would they do that? Do you understand? I hope. Oof, this is too loud. I hope that makes sense, bro. Okay, so we're getting a slight bit of divergence there. The DXY is continuing to push, but gold is just doing its own thing. Guys, simply put, you just gotta wait for gold to just get to better prices. That's just all it is. Prop firms are mostly on a demo, yes. Hmm. Do, 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 do. They're trying to sell me a license. Okay, I got you. So, yeah, so they're giving you the bot. They're trying to sell me a license for their bot to trade for a year for $3,000. I paid $1,000 for them to pass the funded challenge, which they supposedly did on this skill funders. Richard says, and now the motherfucker starts dropping. Hey, Richard, I hope you weren't like over leveraging, bro. But yeah, um, trust me, bro. Now this motherfucker starts dropping. This MF starts dropping. Anyways, so you already paid them $1,000, yeah, Jason. Um, okay, but did they wait for you to pass before they told you that? I disputed the charge of my bank as soon as I got the chance to look at their website. Okay, that's cool. I mean, did they tell you specifically what the bot passes? Is it like HFT prop firms, or is it like any prop firms? Or did they tell you like it has to be a specific type of prop firm before you obviously paid them? Ritesh is true. Ritesh said it right there, man. As soon as wow, we got 10 votes on the poll and everyone picked gold. That's crazy. As soon as we get tapped out, then gold wants to start dropping again. Like the thing is, yeah, like I said again, the higher the hourly candle's high. We've come down, we've made the low of the hour, we've pulled back. Like it just looks good for a short. Maybe our stop could have been bigger, but sometimes you can't account for these things, you know. That's why I did say we don't need to kind of go in heavy. But gold will probably continue to drop. It's just about when. And can I be bothered to wait for gold to drop and give me a measly 40 pips? No. I'm telling you guys, just wait for that opportunity to come in nice. Look at that. Gold is dropping. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. What can you say, eh? Now gold's really starting to drop. Gift says gold took the piss there. That was my concern. I was like, why not pass an FTMO or the prop firm I choose? They said they have an arrangement with this one and they wouldn't ask for what for the what does that say? Hold on. They wouldn't ask for the 3K until the challenge is passed. Yeah, that does sound funny. That does sound funny. That does sound funny. I mean, even if they did have an arrangement, right? Why not still use the bot though? Tell them, hey guys, I'm gonna pass people's prop firm. Here's my bot. I mean, who did you get this service from? Like, what's their name? What's the people's name that they name themselves? What is it? Gold's really doing us dirty today, ladies and gents. Gold is really doing us dirty. S&P is dropping. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. Okay, look, you know what, yeah, guys? It's called Trading Plus AI. That's not a bad name. That's not a bad name. All right, I'll leave you guys with one setup for today. We can. Chum said she's still in the cell. Okay, that's good. Amazing, amazing. I'll leave you guys with one more setup before I close the stream. Right. You can give it 40 pips. Potential test of this 5 minute candle. You can try and go short there again. See how that does. Right. That's also a possible setup. For the dollar, you know, because it can actually drop a lot lower on the dollar there before it continues higher. Right. You can get a test into this 1 minute candles high. That's also possible. Would I continue to try something on gold? No, I just wouldn't bother, guys. But if you're already in a move, then just stay in that move. It's called Trading Plus Air. Let me type them up. Trading Plus AI. Trading Plus AI. Oh, they're on Instagram, yeah, bro. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live stream. Okay, if you enjoy this kind of content, there's more content like this provided inside of the Telegram. Link to the Telegrams in the description box down below. And whilst you're there, guys, drop a like on the video. All right, let's see what these guys look like. Uh, I mean, their IG is pretty clean. It's pretty clean. Right now, up 3K on the demo account and C-Trade that's supposedly funded. He said it's 21 days before you can take my first payout. I told him I'll wait till 21 I Okay, I would like to know how that gets on, Jace. But gold has really done us. Gold has really done us dirty, ladies and gents. It's dropped about 50 pips. Look, Jason, let's talk more about this inside the Telegram. But for the time being, there's nothing much really happening. All right, guys. I'll be probably live stream tomorrow. Yeah, probably have a live stream going on tomorrow. We're gonna for next week. We're gonna look more into the cryptos. We're gonna see if gold does continue to drop down. If it can actually drop beneath 25.48. If it can drop beneath this low here, then we've really got a good case, right, for some potential entries. Gift says let's start looking into Bitcoin. Yeah, for sure, bro. We're gonna start looking more into Bitcoin, into the cryptos. Get some more slightly better entries, or not even better entries, just more entries. Because right now gold is just not really ideal environment to be trading in. All right, guys. Look, I hope you guys are happy. The live streams are back, and I'm happy you guys were able to join me in such huge numbers and dropping likes and following the Telegram and whatnot. And gold is still dropping. Right. I appreciate you guys as always. If you guys have any questions, you can just shoot it inside of the chat box inside of the Telegram. Okay. And we can get some more discussions going on. Like I said, guys, I am running some tests at the moment, and I would love to, kind of attach my name to it and get you guys on it as well, because I do think it's really, really good. So far, so good. And we will get going. Money day, everyone. I'll see you all soon. Peace.